in Detroit. The car industry was at the top. These different type of industries that this influence brought to the earth. Everybody depended on that to feed their mouths, to eat, you know, to have happy homes. But as they're declining, you see like how the auto industry is in destruction. If you go to the South, all of the textile is dying out. All these corporations that people in major cities are experiencing, and then the decline from that. That's just the bird's eye view, ladies and gentlemen, of that decline versus this day and time as the sun, as it influenced the earth, how you see the younger generation coming out millionaires, entrepreneur way of thinking, and, you know, the growth and the effect of the mind and what they say on microphones, how they can put riddles together so fine, and how they just had a dominant effect over the airwaves, music airwaves, and everything. You're seeing this greatly right now as we are in 2010, and as you see how the sun is affecting the earth. So that's what the sun brings to the earth in its society. All depends on who it affects, and it's affecting the sub race, which is the smaller generation race. It's becoming more universal now versus back in the days it was more like segregated, because the reason it was segregated because it wasn't computers to get in contact with everybody on the earth. The sun wasn't evolved enough yet to bring computers like it is now. So now everybody can communicate versus back in the 50s and 60s they couldn't communicate like that, if that's clear enough for you. So that's what it brings. And during the particular region of the sun, once again, if you don't believe me, it's written right here on paper. During this region of the sun will bring startlingly discoveries in chemistry. You see all in chemistry, you know, chemistry deals with a lot of things. You see a lot of discoveries every day. You got Viagra for old men, and you got all these different type pills, the stimulator pills, and that you hear on the radios and TVs every day. Chemists are definitely finding these inventions. They are supposed to come to light in this time of day. So that's what you see. You see electricity coming to light. You see the computers are here, demand now. You see everything is on the computers, on the telephones now. Everybody has cell phones and all the digital things that's going on now, Twitters and the Facebooks and the MySpace. See how the sun brings all the digital to the earth, digital cameras and all this what we dealing with right now. This is what the sun is bringing. And all the physical science, like I said, is coming to light. I just broke down to you like all of the enhancements and all of the this and all of the that, you know what I'm saying? As far as like the earth, you know, I'm not trying to be too discreet, no disrespect to nobody out in society that's listening to me. It brings different types of herb to the earth, like marijuana type, like the high grades, like in California is legal right now for selling medical high grade weed. Or not really selling it, but you can go in the stores and, you know, do what you got to do with. These are the effects of the sun and what types, what it brings to earth. That's what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. You see it on the board, and I just try to come to you crystal clear. Once again, 9/11, 9 is a powerful number. You see it happens on 9/11, 9, powerful 9. You know, 9 represents a lot of things, you know. Like I broke down to you, the human body, 9 governs a lot of things. 9 months to conceive, 9 planets. I mean, you know, it's just in this particular orbit, 9 is powerful. And that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. And I will be coming at you in a few minutes or at a later time and break down some more information that's valuable in this day and time as we come into the influence of the sun. This is King Jesus, the astrologist, and this information that, or this science, or whatever that you want to call it in this new day and time, is here. It's real. Just take heed and just understand. If you have an open mind, It's okay. You don't got to believe nothing, but I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, is bringing the reality of what's going on to Earth right now in this damn time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is King Jesus, the astrologist, and this part I wanted to break down to you is the North Pole and how the sun is making the North Pole melt as it influenced the Earth, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, I have like a piece of paper, like a newspaper, a document right here that's dating back to Thursday, October the 30th, 2003. It's a USA Today. Right here, it's like the Arctic Ocean sea ice declines. Right here, you see how the North Pole in September 1779 sea ice level was right here. It's showing it right here. The Greenland, Norway's, Iceland, and Russia. You see how the North Pole versus September 2002 sea ice level. You see how the white is deteriorating a little bit. The Greenland, you see it over here deteriorating a little bit, and over here it's deteriorating a little bit, and it's bringing the warmer conditions. See down here, chilling conclusion. Arctic is indeed warmer. Reason why it's warm is because we are definitely in the sun cycle. We are that's just a part of how the sun is influencing the earth this day and time, ladies and gentlemen. You see all the polar bears dying out. Just had a few years ago on 60 Minutes, they had their scientists up there looking at the wildlife effects of the earth, the North Pole region, so to say, and see how everything is basically dying out, seals and everything, ladies and gentlemen. But that's not what's going on. What's going on is the sun is bringing that ice melt or that decline of North Pole to its level, or to it gains its adjustment as far as how the earth adjusts herself to this influence of the sun, ladies and gentlemen. So you probably will continue to hear these modern scientists of the day talk about, you know, the decline of the North Pole. But me, King Jesus Astrology, they giving you the real science of why the North Pole is melting, and then the effects of that. It's written right here on paper. I just had to just show you, you know, why I go through my documentary, you know, certain facts and certain things that I can show you, you know, to coincide to the things that I'm bringing with you today, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, pay attention to the weather patterns. You know, a couple years ago, in the winter months, you had high temperature degrees in parts of New York, 70 in December. All through the East Coast was like in the high 70s. It was record breaking. You can go back into your encyclopedias or Google it or whatever you do, and the things that I say is definitely showing how the sun is really affecting the earth, and how it's bringing all these different types of changes to the earth, and who's it affects, as far as like the physical civilization going, and what's declining in this civilization. So that's all. I just really wanted to come back and just give you a little verbatim of why is the North Pole melting. I have a lot of information I bring to the masses in this new day and age. King Jesus come in and just give you what I know and what I'm supposed to do. You know, this is what goes on in cycle changes, and I'm just here to bring what time of day it is, so people won't be uncomfortable or uptight, or why they think the world is strange, or they think it's coming to an end. You know, people thinking 2012 the end of the world and all this. Nah, it's not really the end of the world. It's the end of a civilization, which is the influence of Mars. Their civilization is coming to a definite end. You see the hard fall. You see the times on the Western Hemisphere side of things, and how it's affecting the globe. You know, global warming. They call it global warming, talking about ozone layer, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that. It's the influence of the sun, ladies and gentlemen. I will be constantly coming on and giving you information as the days and the years pass by, and then you can see for your own self, and if you want to take